What's up, my good people? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we do apologize for the re-host of the room. But as usual, welcome to the live stream. Tonight we're having the Kenya University Esports Ranking Games. We are in week 2, and this is day 3 of the matches. And I cannot wait to see what we have in store. I mean, last week there we had teams being able to get all the way to 70 points by the end of the game. So that was really impressive. I'm not sure if we'll see some teams trying to bridge that margin. But of course, I'm going to be here to see if that's going to be the case or not. But as they get to do that, we can have a quick look at the map rotations when it comes to today's matches. And for game 1, as usual, we're going to be having 3 matches tonight. We'll be having Erangel, Sanhok, and Miramar. The first room being Erangel, being followed by the Land of Snakes, that is Sanhok, and the third map will be Miramar, where of course people will be having a very interesting day, and I cannot wait to see basically how they're going to be maneuvering around the games. What are we expecting? Are we going to be seeing people landing and camping because, you know, they're trying to qualify into the grand finale? They're trying to be there for the LAN. That's going to be a lot of things happening. And of course, may the best team win. So as the teams get to join, we're probably going to be starting in the next few seconds. So let's give them a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2. And the games will begin. So let's take a quick break. Of course, you're just going to be watching this page, but we'll be here and we'll be waiting for them to join. And we are good to go. So it is the first game of the night. That is going to be a Erangel. I'm going to wait and see how the teams are going to be performing, rather which teams are going to be looking at. I mean, they had Strathmore University is the best playing university so far. And it's really impressive seeing that they have the biggest margin we have ever seen in the Kenya University Esports ranking. This is the third season. And of course, people are not letting it slide. There is a prize pool to be won. There are trophies to be given out. So make sure everything you do, everything that has been there for your team, that is camping, whatever maneuvering you need to do, you need to do, because that trophy matters, that prize pool matters. So do everything you can do to make sure you get a part of the prize pool. And of course, a part of the trophies and the awards that are going to be given out in the Kenya University Esports Ranking Season 3 finale. That is going to be an offline event. And I cannot wait to meet some of you in person. So make sure you give it your best so that we can get to interact more when it comes to these Kenya University Esports Games. But so far, the zone is looking safe towards the southwestern side of Erangel. Most of the teams are already spread out throughout the map. Severny looking quite crowded, 3 teams there. And we have, that is Team 4. We have Bond, Wakili, BFG Dan. This team, we saw them before there. We saw Wakili last time. And Ghana then unfortunately joined as a solo and will be eliminated easily. Aurora and the teammates Alora, finally they are joining as a full team. They seem to be comfortable joining as solos, which was not really a good look for them. It was quite a struggle, but now this time round they have finally joined in as good numbers. 3 players is okay, but maybe getting in as a squad will be the best thing to do. Georgetown here looking quite crowded. We have a team 23 and we have a team 22 as well. That is Tola, Oscar and Dexter. They are very much comfortable there. They're not really going to be engaging. Rozok with 1 team. We have VB, Vexer, Vini, Azur and Rush Gun. Pachinki there, we left 2 teams. We have Jones and Bespoke. And then we have the reigning champions from Strathmore University. They are still here. And they might be looking to do a wipe. 1 good grenade from Alex. Nah, Alex should cook that nade. 1 good grenade will be taking on Jones and Bespoke. But then Bespoke that did change his location. The nade missed and he was not able to get that knock. Honestly, for Team 7, I think they're just relaxing, you know. They got enough points last week. For today, they're just, you know, gathering up more points for, I think, for the books, for the visuals, for us to see. Like in real sense, these guys have already closed that margin. Toby, how you feeling? Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're comfortable. I hope you have your popcorns with you, because what I've noticed, the Kenya University Esports Ranking, tukikaribia pale kwa game kuisha, that is where sasa watu wanika wanaamka, wanaanza mambo funny, okay? But anyway, kidogo tu. Let me see. Okay, good. I think the sound is there, right? Yeah, sound is there. I think everything is okay. Okay, I think everything is good. I've listened to the audio from my side, all good. Alright, so the first zone is about to close in. The teams now will be forced to go into the safe zone. We have a player that is from Team 20, Push, Chief, and Chief Argut. They were able to play as a duo. Yes, last week they were quite aggressive. You saw how Push Chief was really taking on the eliminations. So I think today they're also going to be looking to do that. Look at Team 3. Wow, people need the points. People need to make it to the finale. And we love it. I mean, At the end of the day, making it to the finale is very much important. So make sure you work as hard as you can to make it to the grand finale. We have Team 13 there. They are leaving Severny. Team 19 already on their way into the safe zone, though they have to be careful. Anything could happen. Bespoke there is down. Jonas been the last player standing. And we know how Strathmore does roll. We know how they're going with that push. BPX, Malefic, and his teammate Glitch. They're quite familiar. They have good synergy. And they might be going in for that push together. So I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, but let's see if they're going to be pushing or not. But we have BPX, that is Malefic. He is going in again, getting closer. They're not aware of the solo's location. Jonas, they are playing it safe. He is moving and exposing his location. I think he should have played it safe. No, nice one there. Nice shot. What? Nice. Glitch has been knocked there. Of course, he's gonna try make him go back to lobby. But I mean, Jonas is not comfortable with that push. He was not even reloading. And they're trying to go in for that push. They want to go against him. S12K, very dangerous. Oh, Fear Me Now does get eliminated with an S1. Damn, that was good, you know. I mean, if Jonas had reloaded, I think Glitch will be chilling in the lobby right now. Glitch and Alex, they would have both been chilling in the lobby. But now we have another solo here trying to do something. Sorry about that. Our Ethox. No way. He was able to get the YEC players, 2 of them with 1 grenade, and it was a beautiful Kobe. And they'll be chilling in the lobby. Luckily for them, they have one teammate who's quite far. He will not be taking on any fight. He has to be careful. Teammate is making their rotations, and they might just be able to encounter him as they make their rotation. Duck IC10, Murray Senpai, Stewart. All these players are going towards where we have the player that is none other than Team 6 player YC Freak. And he's playing it safe. He doesn't want to expose his location. He's going to play it chill until the players here forget about him. But remember, anything could happen. He could be exposed. He could be spotted. A lot of things here could be on the line. So let's just wait and see. What are we expecting? Are we going to be seeing people camping, you know, avoiding fights and all that? But it's quite unpredictable. We don't even know what to expect anymore when it comes to Kenya University Esports ranking. The zone is closing in. Some players are getting knocked by fall damage. Not a good sign, not a good thing to be experiencing right now. You need every point. You need the chicken dinners. So everything they do is very much important. Team 16 making their way into the safe zone. Team 19 as well, holding it by the bridge as you leave George Bull. I hope it works out and we get to see a fight here, because I can see there's a team there, and that is going to be Team 23. Not that far, and they're going to be forced, of course, to make a rotation. If they go close to where we have Team 19, we'll be having a very amazing fight. So let's just wait and see. We can see some rotations are being in play here. I want to check on Team 23. 44 NG. Okay, they're going again. Like I said, we might be seeing them going in for that push on that side. They have a team behind them, Team 22. They haven't engaged. Hapanile, we're not breathing. We don't want to expose our location at any point. So we have to wait and see what is going to be happening. We have a DX, 44 NG. And his teammates, they're finally making their rotations. Droppy as well. 1v4 doesn't want to go that side. Team 19 going towards Team 23. Oh, they've spotted them and they've decided to play it safe. They do not want to be a part of the team that gets exposed to any kind of fights, which is totally okay. Not a must to take on a fight there, but they have to be very much careful. Anything could happen here. Anyone could be exposed. Okay, the fight will not be happening. Team 22 was close as well. Team 22, I don't think they're going to be coming here as well. They're making their rotations. Hiya, Basi. I guess we have another week of people playing it safe, and people are going to be camping it out for each other. They're going to be waiting on each other for that one small mistake, and they'll be going back to lobby easily. So I hope they have a plan around the last zone fights. Hapo kama hauna strategy, my friend, tutapatana lobby sisi wote. Team 8. They have a team kind of close to them. That is Team 4. That is MTF, Ngala, MTF, Carissa, and the Ghost Bonix. They are quite close as well. Let me see this. Is this opening? It is. Okay, let's go. Yalla. me share this. Give me a second. I'm back. Team gani iko Kenya we Abdiza? Fear me now. I think that is a BPX there. Wacha tuende kwenye wako haraka sana. It seems like they're taking on a fight and they might be able to get another wipe on their name. You have been seeing this happen for a very long time. Team 7 there, Glitch and his teammates, a couple of them getting into a fight. We can see people being eliminated on the kill feed, being taken back to lobby. Not a good look. We can hear the sprays. Someone is in a car chase right now. Team 11, Team 13, amazing sprays. No one is getting knocked yet. DBS are in the play. Everyone trying to get some knock here. The car chase is intense. One player is down, second goes in. And we have a team there being eliminated by Team 11. That is VB. And they'll be taking them back to lobby. Well played. Good stuff coming from that team. And now as the game progresses, it's going to be a very interesting night here. I've seen that most of the teams do not even want to take on the early fights anymore. They're waiting for the last zone fights. It is very much intense. I've seen that once you get to the last zone, the damage from the zone is going to be there. The teams are going to be in plenty and you have to be very good with your reflexes. Otherwise, one small mistake, one team will be third partying and you'll be taken back to lobby without even thinking through. So make sure your reflexes are on point, otherwise you'll be losing fights very fast here. Team 12, we can see Team 8 passing by. Then right beneath there we have a Team 4 getting close as well. Team 8 changing their position. They do not want to take on any fights. Honestly, what I've seen in QUER, I've seen it before in KPL games. I've seen people avoiding fights. They tend to not want to really engage in that much. They tend to avoid as many fights as possible. But let's see if we're going to be having anything happening here, whether we're going to be having any fights or not. Team 12, that is Trojan, they have been waiting here beneath the compound. They do not want to expose themselves to any fights. They're playing it safe. Rush, Glitch, their BPX have been eliminated by M4 Lorenzo. VB Azure there also is down. And now finally a fight will be happening. The Team 3 there, we saw them holding it down. They did not want to take on a fight. They have someone going in for that push. Someone at the DBS trying to get the cover is Vinny. Trying to go in for that push as well. And Team 3 will be going in back to lobby. We have Team 8 player, that is Murray Senpai. He doesn't want to expose himself. Playing it a little bit safe here. Nataka kujua team yenye iko Kenya ni gani? Team haiko Kenya ni gani? Huh? I don't see. Wait. Okay. So let's get to it. You can hear sprays there on this side. I believe that is team 23. Beautiful sprays. And Gala is down. What changed? I mean, last week people are not playing like this, and now we're here this week and everyone is playing it a little bit different. Everyone just wants to take on the fights and maybe survive throughout the game and get that chicken dinner. So let's see if that's going to be possible. And good, they're being pushed. Nice knock on bot. And team 12 will be avoiding that fight completely. The vehicle is really damaged, but they are not going to be stopping here because now the zone is closing in. Team 12 stopped. No, come on guys. What is team 12 doing? You have RE Ethox there. We have fights happening everywhere. Oh my days, how am I going to keep up? Let me see what I'm gonna do. But we are yet to see anything yet. But then M4 Lorenzo, we can see MTF Carissa there with the knocks, confirming them one by one. A beautiful play. We have team 23 closing in on them here. It seems like someone went in for that push. VB getting knocked. RE Ethox is on fire again. But as they do that, team 23 does crash in where we have the players from team 4. One of the teammates is down already. And now Carissa going in for that push. First player is down. Droppy going in again. He wants to save his teammate Molly in hand. They're trying to get someone cooking. Nah, that Molly will not be cooking. But now Droppy going in for that push is Carissa. And Droopy will be eliminating him easy peasy. Nah, wait guys, what changed? Last week people are not playing like this. What has changed? Last week everyone was playing it safe. No one wanted to take on fights. Everyone was either camping or they were going back to lobby a little bit too early. But now when we come to this week, everyone has changed their gameplay. Everyone is suddenly too good at the game. Suddenly they are making the right calls. They do not want to take on any fights they're not comfortable with. And someone was saying, is it a must we join in the game after we have been able to cover, a good number of points? But I think now it's quite clear that you need to join the games whether you like it or not, because now it seems like people are finally taking on the challenge. A team there does get wiped easily, and that's going to be GG's to them. 5 teams remaining. People getting knocked by the zone. Lorenzo spotting players. One knock is in. I mean, Lorenzo here has exposed his location. Ethox could be his downfall. He could be spotting him. He could be taking him back slowly, but then Ethox is not there anymore. Lorenzo is safe for now, smoking up the place, trying to keep it safe. Ethox right by the hills. He is also not sure where he wants to be. The zone is about to close in. He is going to be exposed, but he has to be very much careful that nothing happens to him while he tries to survive here. Lorenzo making the rotations. The trees are blocking him there. Senpai. Senpai had a chance to take him down, but he did not do that. And he goes, what? Hey. Lorenzo, how's life? Where? Hiyo DVS hata mimi ningepigwa hivyo natoka game na delete. Hata sirudi. Mambo mazuri. But then you have 4 teams there remaining. Dark IC and his teammates playing it safe there. Team 8 right by the edges of the zone. Team 20 not as safe anymore. They need to make their rotations into the safe zone. Team 11 very much safe there for a while before the zone closes in. Team 20 will be spotted. Sprays are in there and they'll be getting knocked. Allah, what? Team 11 does get a wipe that on a team. That is Bush's team. And now they have to go towards the safe zone. Team 8, Ethox, making it to the safe zone. No one spotted him because everyone was distracted. Nice spray there from Ethox. First place down there. VB player is knocked and fasted. Vinny and his teammates have to be very much alert. They have a team right in front of them. That is Team 8. And on the left, they have Team 21. That is Ethox. 1 player down again from Team 8. This will be given time for Team 8 to do something. Ethox being spotted by Vinny. And that's going to be GG's on his end there. Now, Team 8, one of the teammates is a casualty. That is Murray Senpai. We have Rashgun there making it close. They're trying to snake his way in. Azur there being spotted by Icy. Nice headshot there with the car. 98, and let's get Azure down. 2 players remaining from Team 11. Team 8 holding it quite safe. They are in the safe zone. Team 11, on the other hand, here they have to make their way into the safe zone. Rush from there, spotting one player. Beautiful sprays. He's gonna be able to get a knock. Nah, he was almost able with that knock. Come on, Gun. He fumbled that one. That was a good spray, but he fumbled it, ne? Rehost this game. What happened? What happened? What happened, Malefic? What happened, guys? What happened to BPX? Now, the zone is closing in. The fights are there. People are not even exposing themselves anymore. We have Dark Icy being knocked. Now it's going to be up to Team 11 now to make the rotation into the safe zone. The damage will be there. Vinny is quite low. Icy is on his knees. The zone is going to take Vinny. Azure making it to the safe zone. He's safe for now. The Shark is giving him cover. Icy is on his knees. But for Team 8, they are still holding it quite good here. 1 grenade from Azure, and he'll be able to eliminate this team easily. You have 3 grenades, my friend. Use them, man. He does get a molly in. Use a grenade. Guy, he has a grenade, guys. He has 3 of them. Cook up that nade perfectly. Give us a Kobe on Team 8. Cook up that nade. Good damage on Star IG. Another nade goes in. Might just be a Kobe. He does get 2 players down. 1 man standing. That is 10. 1 more grenade. Oh, he just finished the grenades. He had 3. I mean, Azure right now is going for that push. He is pushing finally. Team 10, Team 8 player, that is 10, trying to get the revive. DBS in his hand there. He can see Azure getting closer. Beautiful damages from the S of K. And now 10 is quite low. And it's going to be GG's. 1 man, a whole team by himself. Let's go. Kenya University Esports Ranking Season 3, Day 3. Kumewaka moto. La hauli. That is very good. But GG's to them. There you have Azure, Gun, Vexor, and Vinny getting a chicken dinner and 13 eliminations to their name. Coming in second, there we have Ray Senpai and his teammates with 3 eliminations. And third, we have Ari Ethox, who was a solo, by the way, getting 8 eliminations for himself. Well, that is it for game 1. It has been a very interesting game. I mean, sijui watu walienda training wapi, but mko sawa, mmeiva game. Going a lot, 8 eliminations. Ethox, best companion, 2 rescues, Wakili, and finisher with the final elimination is VB Azure with that S12K. Anyway, guys, that was just the first game. 2 more games to go. Of course, not go anywhere. Make sure you share the live, sub, and like the live stream. For now, we're taking a very short break, and we'll be right back after this break. Eh, all right. Seemed like I was not talking, but don't worry about that. Ooh, let's go. Nice snipe there from Didi Desmo. It is the second game of the day, that is Miramar, and we are in the land of pure dust. Seriously, when I talk about dust, I mean serious dust. And already we have players there being knocked by snipers. Team 3 last game, they joined as a trio. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It seemed like Team 3 last game there, they joined as a trio, but now in this game, they have been able to join as a full squad. We saw last game, Ray Senpai, he did someone dirty, and I think he's going to be doing the same thing here for Team 3. They want to go in for that push. And as you can see, only one man is standing there quite close. The teammate, Senpai, is down. No, I see. Look at Icy. Oh my days. Desmo will be able to get a second knock on Team 8. And that's going to be Dark Icy. Quite low there. And Desmo should really get something, even a grenade, a molly, anything towards him, because this player is quite low. And Desmo immediately spotting that he does go in for that push. He knows that he is low. He was able to heal up there. Beautiful sprays from Icy, but he doesn't really get any damage. And Desmo switches to a sniper. His teammate does go down. Icy getting pushed there. Almost getting a thrust on his teammate. You need to revive there, Desmo. Desmo, that revive is waiting on you. Beautiful. And our teammate, of course, they will be trying to get closer. Already one of their teammates, that is Star Stewart, is low. The revive was done finally. But they will be losing another teammate, that is Murray Senpai. And they'll be remaining as a duo now. So that would be a very tight game here for them. But as they do that, we have teams already quite close to each other. There might just be a fight. As you can see, everyone is basically spread out throughout the map. But when you look at where we have YC Freak, they are close to Team 7. We had BPX there asking for a rehost. I don't know why, but it seems like the previous game they went back to lobby a little bit early. Quite unfortunate. But honestly, these things happen. Sometimes that's a game in a Hukata, and you just sit down and say, all right, cool, and you move on. That's the only thing you can do. But so far, we have the 16 teams are still in game. Not a single team has been eliminated yet. We have Rush Gun there with a knock of the Mini 14. Let's look at Rush Gun. Where's Rush Gun? The winners of the first game in Erangel. They're still making their rotations. They're still getting the eliminations. They're probably looking for that chicken dinner again. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get it. But remember, the team that is from Strathmore, they say that they wanted a rehost. That means they had not performed to their level best. They're probably going to be doing a little bit better when it comes to this second game of the night. So let's just wait and see if that's going to be the case. The zone is finally closing in, and we'll be going into the third phase of the zone. It will be a little bit more damaging. Teams that are far out in the blue zone will be forced to now make their rotations into the safe zone. The damage is going to be too high. If they do not have enough utilities, then they are going to lose that fight to the zone and not even to actual players. So I hope they're going to be making their rotations as early as now. We have Team 12 already making their way into the safe zone. Team 9 playing it safe in the middle of the zone. They're quite comfortable there. They should stick to that place before the zone closes in. Ethox joins again as a solo. I don't know what is happening to his team. They have been letting him carry the whole team. He has been playing as a solo. He has been trying to carry different, games from game 1. Now he's in game 2. Probably even game 3 he'll have to do the same. Team 19 players here. They will be exposed to BPX, Malefic, or even to Trojan. Seeing how they're making their rotations there. Honestly, people need to start thinking through their decisions when it comes to tournaments. If you do not think it through, then my friend, you will start losing fights and you'll start questioning your teammates. How are we not winning these games? So please make sure you have everything sorted out. Otherwise, it is not going to be looking good for you. A second. Let's go. Good. All right. So let's wait and see. Probably The zone now is what is going to be forcing people. Sprays there on our backs. YC Freak does support a team. I hope he's sure that he wants to take on this fight. I mean, he's a solo, so taking on that fight, he has to be very much careful if this is going to be a fight he wants to take on or not. He has to be very, very careful. One small mistake and we'll be losing a team just like that. So I hope he's careful about this, he's thinking it through. Otherwise, he will be at the losing end. Team 6, that is YC Freak. We have a team 12 there, but they're spotting a whole team. No way, he's going to use a sniper? Nah, bot needs a weapon. What is this? What are you using? Beautiful grenade. Fiamina was distracted, but he actually got a knock. And that's going to be up to team 12 player. That is Hugo. He's of course going to expose himself. Not a beautiful stance. It does go down. Bot watching from afar again, still trying to get some snipes to connect. It's not going to work. I don't know what bot is thinking, but his weapon combination is very, very bad. And of course, it's going to be a disadvantage to him. Team 6, they are YC Freak. They have a team that is a team 19. They are not taking any fights yet. We are just in the second phase of the zone. Going into the third phase, that is where everything is going to change. That is where all the fights are going to happen. Let me see. I don't know if this is reflect. Oh, it's just doing okay, good. So the zone is closing in. People are now moving towards each other. Some of them, if I'm being honest, they're not taking on any fights. Totally warranted, totally allowed. But if they're not careful, some of them might not be able to gather as enough points as they should to take on these fights. They might just be forced to lose a lot, and it's not going to be a good look on them there. Yes, you might have qualified, but how many points are you qualifying with? You understand? If I'm qualifying, am I qualifying with is it 1,000 or okay, I cannot get 1,000. I'm lying. Okay, is it 100 or am I qualifying with this 10 points? You know, yes, you'll qualify. That is totally okay, but please make sure that qualifying does work. If it doesn't, then I don't know about you, but it's not going to look good for you. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to be very unfortunate for you to, you know, try and explain how you qualified the whole tournament with 10 points. It's I don't know about you, but to me it doesn't look good. But anyway, the zone is closing in there. We are in the second phase. Teams are losing numbers. People are getting exposed to fight. Look at the safe zone. It goes all the way to the southeastern side, very far away from everyone. Even Puerto Paraíso is just by the edge of the safe zone. So there's going to be a lot happening here. I'm not sure if people are going to be able to survive it easily. But you know what? Kila mtu na siku yake. I don't know what to tell you, but honestly, I think the Kenya University Sports Ranking Games have been the funniest I've watched. Not funny like skill-wise, but how people are making decisions, it's quite questionable, you know. But at the end of the day, I do understand some people are now new to the tournament side. They're exposing themselves to the tournaments right now, and it's going to be a while before they adapt and understand how it happens. So yeah, of course, it's something that's well, questionable. Let me just put it like that. But anyway, let's wait and see. I don't know if this sound is speaking the right way or it has some delay. I think it's okay, right? Okay, let's get it. So we are in the third phase, of course, 36 seconds going into the fourth phase. And you know what that means. When I say people are going to be exposed to third-party fights, I mean 13 teams are still remaining, and we are going into the last phases of the zone. 13 teams is a lot, seeing how small the zone has finally closed in there. We have YC Freak, they have been spotted, taken back to lobby immediately. And now two of these teammates, that is YC Tosh and 4K, are going to weight it down and are probably going to be second. Okay, they're probably going to be exposed to people joining from afar, so let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Zone is closing in. Team 19 needs to make it to the safe zone. Team 23 very much into the safe zone. We have team 7, Alex and his teammates. They're playing it cool, they're playing it safe. So let's see if they're going to be taking on any fights, or they're going to be waiting all the way into that last zone fight that they can engage in some action. We have a team 23 as DX44 and G. They're not going to be exposing themselves. You and there we have been seeing them being very comfortable with waiting for that last zone fight. It does pay off, but not for a very long time. If you're not careful, it does actually cost you a lot. No elimination to your name. You do not have placement points yet. Someone can come into your camping ground, take you down, and you just end up losing a fight like that. So it's going to be a very interesting time here if they don't think through everything that is happening around them. But we have team 9, that is BFG done, playing it safe. Alex, they are taking on a fight. I believe that is where we saw. Yes, here they are. Team 7, that is BPX at University. They are Paper being spotted and his teammates. We can hear the shots there. They're trying to get some taps happening, trying to get a knock there. And as they do that, Team 20, Push, Chief, and Chief are good. They are passing by. One small mistake and Team 7 will be able to knock them down. BFG being knocked. Push Shift deciding, okay, we want to take on this fight. Honestly, they should probably just go into the safe zone. Some fights are not even that important. Fights happening on the other side of the map. They have numbers being added, points being added to the teams, the eliminations being counted. But we are yet to see them as they happen. Team 19 holding it by the edge of the zone. Team 11 in the middle of the zone waiting for teams as they make their way into the safe zone. Lorenzo is down. MTF confirming that elimination. And he'll be going back to lobby. His team with Hannibal not that close at all. Fear me now. That is going to be Team 7. They have already one of their teammates is down. Alex trying to get closer. They need to get the revive as the rotations happen. Push Chief and his teammates finally made the rotation. And they're giving people pressure. Now they're engaging in a fight from afar. And it's giving people a hard time. Huh? So ah 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 ah. We have BPX, that is Team 7. Alex, the team, they have been knocked by the zone. Fear me now as well, getting knocked. Malefic as well, going down by the zone. It's not going to be up to Glitch to figure it out. And I'm not sure if it's something that is a good look for Team 7. Honestly, Strathmore had good potential. But for today's games, it seems like that potential is no longer there. It's basically pure dust for them here in Miramar. As well as in Erangel. Sprays on the other side. MTF been spotted. Beautiful sprays. We have Start coming in from the back there. He does see one of the teammates. Does take him down. Wants to confirm it. But then next to the beautiful cover does save his teammate Desmo. The revive will finally take place as the zone closes in. Aibo. So now we have 8 teams remaining, and what I can tell is that the player there from Team 3 has been spotted. Perfect sprays from Ethox. 2 of their teammates do go down. It is looking good there for Ethox. Second time now. We saw him right up before in the first game there. He was able to survive as a solo. Third place, 8 eliminations, and now going into the second game, he does the same stance, survives again. Team 9 being spotted. Jonas trying to smoke up the place, but his teammate Imposter will be going back slowly. Look at Team 23 there as well. They do not have a chance, seeing that they are being spotted everywhere. Team 11 quite open in the middle of some teams. Remember, 7 teams still remaining is a lot. One solo could read it for everyone. Goon does go down, and Team 11 needs to get on that revive. We cannot see the other teammates. Hannibal crawling in there, quite safe in the shack. He's playing it safe. Quite a good structure. Do not expose your location unless there is a need to. Jonas being spotted, taken back slowly. Hannibal immediately into his baggie. He will be going in for that rotation. Not as if it's going to be a bad thing. No, it's not. But as soon as they take to the fight easily, then we'll see Hannibal, their third part in the fight. Vexer going down. A team being eliminated by the zone. Four teams remaining. And for Team 11, they're losing players one by one. Ethox a solo. Unfortunately, the zone there did him dirty, and he'll be going back to lobby as well. But for now, 3 teams. Hannibal just but a solo. We saw him with Lorenzo before. If I'm being honest, Lorenzo is quite a good player. Unfortunately, they're joining as duos all the time, so it's going to be quite a disadvantage for them. Looking at Hannibal, nades, they're going towards where he is. They know there's someone there. The nades are not connecting. They're trying to get into that smoke, but they don't know that Hannibal is not even there. We have Team 23 player being spotted. Nice stop there from Gun. And of course, he will be taking him back to lobby. Team 23 now done numbers. 3 players remaining. And it's going to be a tight fix for them. Not a good show. It's going to be very tight if they don't think it through. But then the zone is closing in on them. Dix being able to get the rotations. Hannibal still playing it safe, not exposing his location, not engaging. That is the best strategy ever. If they don't engage, they will not be exposed. The zone closing in. Team 23 AP Droopy, the zone will be forcing him to go into the safe zone. He does get a little bit damage on him here, and finally does get into the vehicle. Does try to get the rotation. Droopy quite low. Vinny been distracted. He does go down, and now finally the players from Team 23 are able to get the rotation. Droopy making it into the safe zone. Hannibal coming in from the right. He will be getting closer. He knows someone is there. Droopy is quite low. Getting in with that spray, and he takes him down. Beautiful spray all the way back to lobby. Patience is the key, and it seems to be working here for Hannibal now. Team 11, that is Goon and his teammates, they are still holding it tight. 3 players still remaining. Both of the other teams, that is Team 23 and Team 5, each of the teams, they have solos. So now it's going to be a matter of skill. We have nades. They are being cooked though. Are they going to be a Kobe? It is a Kobe, and now 44 NG. Gunder being spotted by Hannibal as well. Team 11 feeling the pressure. Second nade coming in. Might just be able to connect, and we'll be seeing more of the players from Team 11 going down. Azur getting damaged by the grenade. DX cooking up a third nade. It doesn't really do anything. The Molly is cooking, and so is Vinny. He is also going to be going down, joining his teammate. Third party from Hannibal. He goes down. Hannibal being spotted by DX. Nah, that was a matter of anger, because he was stealing the eliminations for his hard work. What? QUER is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. QUER is crazy. Kenya University Esports Ranking Season 3. It is hotter than before, and we love to see it. Now DX, they are sporting Rushgun. He's not aware. No. Why is everyone using a mini 14, guys? This zone was so quick, took me back to 2022. Yeah, how will you be helped? How will you be helped? Just take it, just take it. But we have their DX 44 NG. He has a mini 14, doesn't have a gun to spray, doesn't have any throwables anymore, and now it's going to be a matter of the zone forcing them to encounter each other. Both players have the same exact layout of weapons. They have a mini 14 and an S12K. I don't know who told them this is the best combination. I don't know how that happened, but both of them have the same weapon loadout. Okay, now we're throwing blades. No, if it gets him, it's going to be impossible. Let's go. So now what is going to force these players is to fight is the zone. I'm not even going to lie. As soon as the zone closes in, that is when they're going to fight. Oh, what? Oh, he took the weapon from the drop. Let's go. Well played, well thought out. Amazing thoughts here from DX, and that does give his team a chicken dinner. Not only a chicken dinner, 7 eliminations to their name. I mean, Munani Bamba, by the way. 1000 IQ coming in play. I mean, Kenyan Varsity Sports Ranking Season 3 is a blast, and I'm loving it till the end. Well, of course, GG's to you coming in second of the VB team. Unfortunately, not a chicken dinner, but at least they came in second. 4 eliminations to the name. Third, we have Lorenzo and Honeyball with 3 eliminations. Going a lot for this game. 5 eliminations is DX. Best company 3 rescues is Dexter, and then finisher with the final elimination is DX as well. Well, that is it for game number 2. And of course, we have one more game to go, and that's going to be Sanhok, the land of pure grass, rocks, and trees. So, of course, we'll be taking a quick break. Not go anywhere. Just make sure to like, share, and sub, and we'll be right back. And we are back, third game of the day, and that's gonna be Sunhawk, a beautiful space here from Team 7. Ni kama wamekasirika. Game ilikuwa imewakataa before there. We have lost 3 of their teammates, that is Kiberiti, Moas, and Hannibal. And now we have 1 player remaining, and that is gonna be Lorenzo. We don't know about Lorenzo, if I'm being honest. Lorenzo is good, but I mean, the players there from Stratford, BPX and his teammates are very much aggressive. We know what they can do if they are given a chance to do so. So far, sorry about that. I hope I didn't compromise with the live for you guys. All right, I'm back. So it seems like he was eliminated as well. I mean, watu wa Stratford wamejam, guys. Sijui tutaambia nini, tuambie pole, tuliwa doubt. We doubted them, and now they are finally doing something. We have Team 4, that is MTF, Carissa, and his teammates. They've also been doing a really good job. I'm not going to lie about that. We have Team 3, that is UN Next. They are safe into that zone. No one is going to be taking them down. Alora seems to have joined as a solo, and he actually a team, because I can see that is a team 23. They have 3 eliminations to their name. We have here all the way in Tampong, we have a team that is a Stuart, and there is a team really close to them there, that is going to be Team 20. We have Push Chief and Chief Argut playing it quite safe there. They do not want to take on any fights, if I'm being sure about what I'm saying. I think they're just trying to play it safe. Their Team 11 player, that is Vexer, seemed to have an issue with this game. You can see how he's moving. It seems like he's now trying to get back into the game. Either he disconnected or something along that line. And as they loot up here, we have a team that is going to be closing in on them. That is going to be Team 16. Mwamba and his teammates. I don't know if they're going to be hitting them by an element of surprise. I mean, Painan is usually the most crowded place in Sanhok. Usually has a lot of people there and they tend to camp out a lot. So, of course, if they're not careful, they will lose a fight if they are not careful. If they do not think it through, they will lose numbers. So I hope they have a plan around it. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very interesting night for them. So far, no one has been able to eliminate the other. Two teams have been taken back to lobby so far. Team 16 there, trying to close in on Team 11. We can hear some shots. Someone has been damaged. That is a Rush Goon. He has been spotted there by Team 16 player. That is Kuzishika Nazimeshika. Because, what is that? What is that name? The zone is about to close in. You have Team 12, that is Hugo. We have Skepta and Bot. They are also playing it a little bit safe as well. They do not want to take on any fights. They just want to be as comfortable as possible. And that's totally fine. Like I said, if you can survive and get a chicken dinner at the end of the day, well and good. If you can get that accompanied by some eliminations, well and good. But there is a lot on the line here for BPX and his teammates. Honestly, tables might turn, if I'm not wrong. The overall ranking tables might actually turn. I think Vexer is having issues with this net, man. Honestly, tumemwacha hata sisi tukaenda chini huko kabla ya kwenda juu. But Team 16, they are trying to close in on Team 11. Pepo being spotted. Beautiful damage. Does get damage. It seems like the tree is not giving him good cover. He goes open. He, of course, will be knocked. And now the fast is inevitable. His teammate Mwamba there with the rotation. I think it's going to be a very good element of surprise for Team 16 to use. Kuzishika anashikwa na grenades zinakuja kukuja. The nades are connecting. He's quite low. A second nade goes in. Doesn't really get a knock on him yet. He tries to get that healing. I mean, Vinny there could easily go outside and get him on that roof. But I mean, you have to be careful. This is a tournament. And everyone right now is playing it safe there. Kuzishika missing all the shots, and Azur, he will be taking on that knock and a fast immediately. We have a team there taking on a fight as well on the other side of the map, and it seems like he has been eliminated as well. Team 11 taking on Team 16 easily, and now two of their teammates remain standing, and they are going to either take on this fight or wait it out and come back to the fights once the zone gets smaller. The options are many. There is a lot of plays to be used on the table, so anything they decide will be very much helpful to their team. We have VB Vexer still lagging there. Let's go where we have Team 23. 3 eliminations to their name. There is a team closing in on them. There again, it's a solo. That is RE Ethox. I don't know why Ethox has been playing as a solo, man. I don't know. I don't understand. I beg. Someone help me understand. Why is he playing as a solo? What is happening? We have in Tambang, that is a Team 20, Pushif and a Chief. They're making their way into the safe zone quite comfortable again. There's no one on their side. We have Team 16, that is Goblin. And Team 12 is close as well, but there does get spotted. Of course, he goes down. That means a lot is going to be happening. Either they take on that fight or they just chill out and wait a little bit later when everyone is a little bit distracted. So it's all up to Team 12 IGL to decide what are the next steps. The zone about to close in. Sanok coming in quite slow. We have Bot there being knocked and fasted. Oh nah, someone has been spotted. Skepta has been spotted by Team 11. You know, Painan has owners, right? Some regions you don't just push without thinking it through. We have people who are so comfortable around Painan, they can camp it out there and not be spotted at all. So please, don't just go anywhere without thinking it through. We have their Team 4, that is Carissa, Ngala, and their teammate Ghost Bonix are closing in on the team that is right above them, that is Team 6, where we have 4K. YC Tosh, they are playing it safe. They do not want to take on fights. They do not want to engage at all. We have Mwamba taking on Trojan there. It seems like Painan is heating up again. That means Team 16 is finally engaging. Wow. I don't know about Team 16, They have 2 eliminations. They've lost 2 teammates. So they have 2 sides of the table. They could either dominate or not dominate. Anything could happen. They could dominate as a duo, make us talk about them for a while, or they could be spotted by a team that is, well, you can call it camping, but chilling in the zone. Tosh there getting a spray. Of course, he's going to try Thast that Carissa trying to escape. He's going to expose himself to Tosh's teammate. Come on. There we go. 4K does get on that Thast. And our Ghost Bonix. There is also going to be an element of surprise for Team 6. YC Tosh has to be very careful. Bonix view is going to be very dangerous and lethal for their team. One small mistake and Bonix will be able to take on YC Tosh. He does hear the steps there. Will be going in for that push. DBS at hand. YC Tosh, he can hear the movement. Someone is above me, and I'm not going to be exposing myself until further notice. And as we talk about that, it seems like that is Alex from the team for BPX. Taking on a fight there. Beautiful cover from 4K. And of course, Bonnie will be going down. And that's going to be up to Ngala now to survive and try and get the Team 2 victory. But that is not going to be easy. Seeing that Team 6 is started going for that. Pushing Ngala immediately goes in the water. Not a good strategy, my friend. But it could be helpful if he's trying to get a rotation happening. But when you look at the zone there, it's going to be very hard seeing that the zone is about to close in. If he doesn't make it to the safe zone on time, then that's going to be up to him to figure out what is going to be next. We have Ngala there going to maybe make that rotation, but as he does that, let's have our rotations in the zone as well. We have a team that is a 16. Let's see what's going to be happening, because now they're playing it safe. Team 8 is really good at holding compounds. Hii team ipatiwe medal ya kushikilia sharks na ukuta. This team can do that comfortably na itawapeleka lobby. So better be careful. Alex there gets, oh no, what is happening to Team 7 right now? Ngala does drown, and now Malefic and his teammates are going to have to do something here. But as they do that, Team 23 is a little bit distracted because Team 21 is right above them. On their right there, we have Team 3, that is UN. Malefic trying to get a very safe place to be in. It does get damaged. Luckily, he survives that. But then 1v4 will be going back to lobby on Fear Me Now. M4 16 full spray. For Alex, the revive might just be able to happen there. Malefic really trying his best, and he does that. He does get the revive on his knocked teammate. Luckily for them, there is Ethox, who's really giving Team 21 a hard time. He's watching the fight from above. He is going to third party till he gets what he wants. The zone is pushing him. It is going to be quite damaging. Team 23, AP Droopy, watching from afar. He's going to be able to spot him. But for Ethox here, the zone will be your downfall if you do not do something about it. You're going into the fourth phase of the zone. Seeing how far these teams are from the zone, it's going to be a hard move there. YC Tosh is down. Team 3 gatekeeping them on the safe zone. I mean, what? How was everyone waiting for day 3 so that they can take on fights? How is this possible? How is this possible? But you have a Team 3 there, that is UN next. I'm not forsaken, never alone. I don't know about it. People are just waiting. They're saying if bad. If bad. That's the statement. We are not moving till we are satisfied. So if bad is bad, we are bad. Okay? Is that how they say it though? But if bad. Alright? I don't know if this is activated. I hope the game sound was there from from the beginning of this game. I hope so. But now we have, that is a Team 7, BPX and his teammates. They have a team right next to them that is going to be Team 22. Oscar and Cellular, they're not going to be moving a muscle. Imagine if you are Team 7 and you go inside a room with players from Team 22 chilling like this. I mean, you can see how Malefic is worried about the move here. Look at 58. No way. Usiamke. Kimeumana. He basically exposed their location now. Nah, they all exposed their location. Taller and Oscar nades going inside. They know there's someone there. They want to go in for that push. Oscar, after getting damaged by the grenade, they're now waiting for someone to push them. Look at Tola. They're waiting with the Groza for someone to get in this room, and it's gonna be GG's if you push here without thinking. It's through. Beautiful grenade, and Oscar goes down. Now Team 7 going in for that push. Tola didn't even move a muscle or fire, and that team will be going back to lobby now. 9 teams remaining. AP Droppy being spotted by Team 3, immediately eliminated. Zone closing in. And as you can see, not all the teams are in the safe zone. Actually, no team is in the safe zone yet. And they're going to be forced to take on the zone fight. Blue zone, fast person into the zone is the luckiest. Mwamba, quite low. Zone, closing on him here. He has been spotted and he'll be eliminated as well. Team 11 getting closer to them there. Team 8, being aware that there's a team that just crashed there, they will be able to take on a fight there if they are sure someone is there. Team 3, that is UN, getting knocked by the zone. This is not a good look for anyone. It seems like BPX here is coming up with a comeback. You can see how they have been able to survive for this long. They have not been eliminated yet. Compared to Game 1 and Game 2 there, they lost numbers quite early. So I think this is their redemption map. Team 11! Umeona hata kingolewa kwa gari, hata tunaona POV yao wakifinywa. Okay, Dark Icy does survive that immediately, changing into the driver's seat. He doesn't go anywhere. The tree is sportive, and Gun does take advantage. Misses the shots. Gun, kuja kando tuonge. What is that? What is that? Senpai, S12K and Guns. Woi, imelia kama mtu amepigwa kofi. And of course, Gun is going to be going in for that Thas. He has to be careful though, because Dark Icy right above him is waiting, and finally healed up. S12K in his hand. Oh, let's go. Well played on Gun's side now. Team 6 player, he can hear the shots coming from Team 7. They have the sprays. They're trying to get more knocks on their side. It's not really working out yet, but they have 10 eliminations so far. Nice. 10 eliminations on their side is looking good, and we have just 3 teams remaining. 4K being just but a solo. He will be forced to take on the players from Team 7 as well as the players from Team 11. Being a solo is not easy, guys. You can go mad. I'm not lying. You can become angry and do something that we do not want to talk about. Okay, but then you have Team 11, that is VB Vexer. They're playing it a little bit safe there. Quite good place coming from them. Malefic seems to be spotted, and that means that Team 7 is on the spotlight for Team 11. They're not really even focused on the solo, that is 4K yet. He's actually doing them a solid by distracting the team that is right beneath him. The zone, they're getting quite a damage on him here. We see Team 11 player Gun going in for that push. 4K healing up in the blue zone. 4K just run into the safe zone. Nah, GG's, my friend. 2 teams remaining now, BPX and Team 11. Let's see what their plan is going to be there. But then Rush Gun is playing it quite solid. They do not want to take on any unnecessary fights or even push until they get their first knock in. Alex will be Team 11's downfall. Alex will be the reason Team 11 will have a crash out immediately after this game. Gun being spotted and Nade getting cooked up here. It might just be a Kobe. Come on, Alex, cook it perfect. Cook it good. It does get the damage and Gun, and now Gun knows that there is someone quite close to me. Now it's gonna be Alex. More grenades. Vinny goes down. Gun knows that the teammate is down. Another player goes down as well. One man remains standing. Azure does get the sprayers on Fear Me. Now he is quite low there, but he's gonna make sure that he confirms that that knock gets spotted by Alex. Tries to get a reflex happening, but I don't know if it's going to be comfortable enough for him to stay here with the zone closing. And Nade goes in. It does get the damage, and Malefic with a beautiful spray. It does get the last player from Team 11. Finally, Strathmore does get their comeback. 14 eliminations to their name and a chicken dinner. Good stuff well played going into this, the last game of the day. And for coming in second place, you have VB there with a total of 9. This is 9 eliminations. And third place, we have YC and his teammates at 2 eliminations. Going a lot for this last game, 7 eliminations. That is Fear Me Now. Best component with 3 rescues, BPX Malefic, and the finisher with the final elimination, BPX Malefic. Well, that is it for that game. That was the last game, and the last game means we have finally come to the end of day 3 matches. Of course, guys, it has been an honor being your custom each game, and it has been fun. But as usual, this is just the beginning. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, for day 4 for matches. Okay, for now, it's gonna be good night. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Stay safe and remember to spread some love. Bye.